The Ultra Air Barrier Wall System from Dow combines the proven insulating power of Styrofoam brand CAVITYMATE Ultra Insulation and the exceptional air sealing capabilities of Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant. Together, these two proven products create an easy-to-install and economical system that delivers a continuous blanket of thermal insulating performance and an air vapor barrier in brick and block cavity walls, all with fewer installation steps than standard construction methods. With only two main components, the Ultra Air Barrier Wall System is convenient and easy to install in fewer steps. That saves contractors time and money when insulating a brick and block wall. Styrofoam brand CAVITYMATE Ultra Insulation is a core feature of this new wall system, and with good reason. Styrofoam brand CAVITYMATE Ultra Insulation was designed specifically for use in cavity walls. It delivers an excellent long-term R value of 5.6 per inch and maintains high thermal performance in wet cavity wall environments. Its moisture resistance and durability, backed by Styrofoam brand insulation's more than 60 years of proven performance, makes it a great choice for your brick or block wall assembly. Specifically developed for the Ultra Air Barrier Wall System, Styrofoam CAVITYMATE Ultra is now available in a 15 3/4 inch width, allowing easier fitting in between the wall ties, helping to speed up the install process. Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant forms an airtight and water-resistant bond to most construction materials. That makes it perfect for adding air and vapor barrier performance to the Ultra Air Barrier Wall System. The Pro Series foam dispensing gun enables accurate and more consistent installation of the Great Stuff Pro insulating foam sealant for the professional contractor. Now let's look at some basic installation steps. Special situations like corners, pipe penetrations, windows, and more will be covered in another video. The Ultra Air Barrier Wall System is built from the bottom up, starting after the installation of the base flashing. The first course of insulation requires extra adhesion support to the wall. Apply a 1-inch bead of Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant on the wall above the flashing and just below the first row of wall ties. If a termination bar is not used, apply the sealant just above the flashing to create an air seal. With the printed side facing outward, place the Styrofoam brand CAVITYMATE Ultra Insulation board at an angle into the corner of the base flashing. Then simply rotate the top onto the wall, bending the ties up or down to ensure a snug fit. Press firmly to ensure contact of the back of the insulation board to the Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant on the wall. To install an adjacent board, continue to extend the 1-inch bead of Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant on the wall located just above the termination bar to create the continuous horizontal air seal. Install the adjacent board, leaving a slight 1/4 to 1/2 inch gap between it and the previously installed board. Tap the adjacent board into the desired position, bending ties if necessary. Press firmly to ensure solid contact. For subsequent courses of Styrofoam brand CAVITYMATE Ultra Insulation, first apply 5 balls of Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant to the wall as shown, each about 2 to 3 inches in diameter. These balls will serve to adhere the insulation board against the block wall. Then, using a shorter board to create a staggered joint pattern, a full-size board that has been cut in half will do, place the board for the next course into position and again rotate into place on the wall. Bend ties as necessary and press firmly for a snug fit. Due to its 15 3/4 inch board width, there should be a 1/4 inch gap between the courses of insulation board, leaving space where the Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant will be installed. After all the insulation boards are in place, insert the nozzle of the Pro Series foam dispensing gun in between all vertical and horizontal joints and fill with Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant until the bead of foam is visible at the surface edge. You may need to attach the clear plastic tip to the Pro Series gun nozzle to fit in the gaps. The Great Stuff Pro Gaps and Cracks Insulating Foam Sealant will expand to fill the entire width of the gap between the boards and around the wall ties, creating an air barrier seal. It's just that easy. Using just 2 products, we have installed both continuous insulation and an air vapor barrier in fewer steps. In our next video, we'll show you how to install the Ultra Air Barrier wall system around corners and wall penetrations. You can also learn more about the Ultra Air Barrier wall system at www.ultrawallsystem.com.